Hello and welcome to another episode of College Conundrums. Today I have the wonderful opportunity of being here with a close and personal friend, Alexis Lee.
Hi.
And she's going to tell you a little bit about herself beforehand, where she goes to school and what her major is.
So now I go to Riverside City College. I will be majoring in nursing and pursuing my goal to go to medical school.
Nice. So for your first semester of college, where did you attend?
I attended Midland University in Fremont, Nebraska.
Nebraska?
Mm.
That's very, very far away and very, very cold.
So in high school, I had a 3.5 GPA.
Nice.
I did decent in high school. I missed a lot of high school. I played ice hockey. I wasn't really involved in high school activities. Most of my time was consumed with hockey and traveling. I had a scholarship paid for about 3/4 of my tuition, so that was really awesome.
Nice. What division was it?
It was ACHA D1, so it's the American College Hockey Association.
Wow.
So usually schools that are NIA have it. So
Okay,
they're not.
so the private schools?
Yes.
So describe to us what it's like being a student athlete at school. Was it difficult to balance out your schooling and playing, and just give us the rundown?
Time management was key because we had practices really early in the morning. We have 6 a.m. Monday through Friday. So it was definitely hard finding time because I had a job, time for classes, and then time for sports because we also, like I said, we had weightlifting. So like some of my busiest days would be 6 a.m. morning practice, 8 a.m. class, 10 a.m. class, noon class, work from noon to 4, weightlifting at 6 to 7 or 8, and studying after until midnight, and then wake up and do the same thing.
This
over
is
again.
just your first semester of college that you were doing all this?
Yes.
So you had a job, you played Division I hockey, you went to school full-time, and you balanced that all out.
Mm.
So give me 3 pros and 3 cons of being a student athlete at your school.
So the pros was having close relationships with the professors because a lot of them liked hockey. So like you would talk to them and they'd be like, oh yes, I saw your game, this and this. So that was really cool. It was also having an activity at school and being a part of the school, because it was something that you can relate with other students, like how was your hockey game? How was your basketball game? And it was such a tight-knit community, so being a student athlete really worked in. And then another pro would be having fun, doing what you love for college, and that was awesome. The con part was waking up in the morning, 6 a.m., but 6 a.m. is when you have to be in the ice. So your butt is up at 5 o'clock in the morning, you get ready, you eat your breakfast, you head to the rink, and you start getting in your mindset for practice. That was kind of hard, and the mental aspect of it. So like weightlifting and pushing yourself physically and mentally was pretty hard. And then I guess another con would be trying to spread yourself out.
Too thin
with hockey and with schooling and having a job.
Mm-hmm.
That was, being a student athlete, you kind of have to time management between sports and like your academics a lot. That's why having a job probably wasn't the greatest idea, but it is very hard to add extra things on campus than just your sport.
Okay, give us your best and worst memory from school.
Best memory was our first game. I missed for a funeral for one of the scrimmages beforehand, so I was kind of like, I was really worried about playing time. I was really worried about how am I going to play, because I've never played an actual game with my team. And coach told me that I could start, and I started, and I ended up doing pretty well. And that was one of my funnest, greatest moments, because then I looked around me and I have my friends and I have my team around me, and they're like family. So that was one of the greatest moments.
Now one of the worst moments within your first semester.
My very first week of school, I got a phone call and my uncle died. And that was my worst memory, because it was first week of school, I'm transitioning into everything, and I got that phone call and I was like, no, and I had to fly back home and I missed from school for it, so that was kind of hard.
So it sounded like you had a lot on your plate and that school was tough, and you sort of, was it like an epiphany moment that you had that was like, you know, I really need to be, I don't know if I'm going to be playing hockey all my life, I should be focusing on school? Or what made you want to make that transition from Midland University back to your hometown to pursue the academics more?
I had a talk with one of my professors, and her name is Dr. Meyer, and she was my anatomy professor, and she's the one who came up to me to drop the class because she said, listen, other hockey girls have either failed or not gotten the passing grade for this class. So passing, I believe, is a 72 and up at Midland.
Yeah.
And so I was like, okay. And she's like, you're doing fine, but once you start missing school, you're going to start slipping, and you don't need this bad grade on your thing. But maybe you should consider coming to Midland and just doing academics, because she's like, if you want to pursue med school and you want to do nursing first.
Can't have any bad grades.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And so I was like, okay, you know what? Maybe I should talk to my mom. And I talked to my mom about it. And there's another girl on my team. Her name is Izzy. And she is a pre-med major. And she wants to go to med school. But our class schedules are different. Because for nursing, I talked to the head of nursing. And she said that a lot of our classes can be at night. And you need hospital hours. You need this. Versus a regular pre-med schedule where it's mostly sciences.
Yeah.
So being a nursing major and trying to do that was pretty hard.
When you finally made that decision, what was that feeling like? Did you feel a lot of regret? Did you feel relief?
At first, I regretted a lot because my team was everything and hockey is everything. I mean, I've played for 10 years, and it's just like...
It's like, how do I put this on pause? Or how do I stop this?
Absolutely. I came back to California, I had a hard time. I played in a beer league for some time, and finally I said either I quit cold turkey or I do it all the way.
It is a hard pill to swallow. And that's difficult for someone to make that decision, especially in your shoes, especially someone who's played for so long and has had such a big commitment to the sport.
Yeah.
So how do you think the transition's going to be from this 4-year university back to community college?
I'm definitely going to miss hockey and my friends at Midland. I absolutely loved my team. I'm also looking forward to new opportunities and new friends. So I'm working on getting my LVN, which is a licensed vocational nurse. So I'm working on that, and that's what I'm looking forward to, because I'm working towards my career versus just hockey and academics. So I'm working towards more working towards my career more than just going to the school.
Towards your future.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Absolutely.
Well, Alexis Lee, thank you so much for coming. This has been such an amazing experience.
Absolutely.
Hey guys, make sure you go check out the challenge link with hockey player Alexis Lee in the description.